What's up, Soul Family? Coming at you with another collective reading. If you are looking for messages from your angels, ancestors, spirit guides, deities, even if you have unconventional spirit guides like fictional characters, or I guess not so fictional if the multiverse exists, then I could have a message for you. If you're interested in having a one-on-one session, then you can always directly message me or book with the link through the bio. Your first reading will be $20 for up to 20 minutes, and you can ask as many questions as you want within that session, or I can just pull and see what comes out. Nothing resonates, then I can always just refund you. But that being said, let's jump right in. So this time I'm going to be using the Tea Leaf Fortune set, and then I'm going to be going into tarot readings after. Or not tarot readings after. I'm going to be using this to kind of like pick up the general idea of like where the reading is going to be going. So I had like, oh, half the deck just fall out. Alright, let's try this one more time without dropping everything. We have box, and that it says, you will receive a gift. Sorry, there's like 200 cards, so I kind of had to pull off screen, but then there's also fire, gavel, sorry, and then shark. Is this upside down? Yeah, it is upside down. Sorry, it's hard to see like from the camera's angle, so I'm going to go read what these are and then start pulling tarot cards. So fire is going to be strong oh, just dropping everything today, dear God. Fire is going to be strong emotion, passionate love or hate. Gavel is involvement with the law. Ew. And then shark is take care or there will be loss of material wealth. So already it makes me feel like whatever gift you have or whatever gift you're going to get, I feel like it's one of those things you just have to be very mindful about how you approach it. I think you are, many times we're always safe. Whenever we get warnings, it's always so we can navigate around the situation. So if you're going to be receiving a gift, and that's the first thing that came out, I'd like to think that it's pointing towards take the proper legal precautions to make sure that like whatever you're receiving or whatever you do with it, whatever that gift is safe and protected. Like make sure that there's not any like loopholes or people trying to kind of like manipulate the system to get at whatever gift you're receiving. I'm not sure who that's for, but maybe you are aware what it is. So I mean, if it's for you, you'll know. Let me the only thing that's kind of interesting is a strong emotion, passionate. So I'm kind of like wondering, maybe this is like some kind of dispute between an ex. Maybe it's a gift from somebody you love or somebody you're really close to or somebody that you had like some passionate encounter with. Let's find out. And then the King of Wands, which is like literally the King of Fire. So yeah, maybe this is like a gift from a guy or a masculine figure. Or maybe there's like some kind of like leader or authority or some kind of higher like maybe some higher power or being or deity or something that has like an offering or a gift to give you. But it's one of those things you just have to make sure that there are no strings attached or that you are, again, just safe with how you approach getting it. Maybe the gift is wisdom itself. I think a lot of times it's so underestimated. I think we can underestimate how valuable information can be sometimes. So maybe you'll be getting some kind of knowledge or something that will help you in some way, shape, and form. Maybe it'll be somebody who's going to help guide you. Maybe that's the gift in itself, having some kind of like guidance in whatever you're trying to work towards or complete. Or maybe it's pointing towards, like with the Hierophant, having like a middleman. Like if there is some kind of like say you're a content creator and there's somebody who wants to like do a contract with you or like a brand deal or something like that. Maybe making sure that you have like a middleman to make sure that everything is sound and making sure that they're not trying to take advantage of you in some way, shape, and form. It could be that kind of energy, like where you have like a mediator between you and whatever party is giving you this gift, so it's not something that can blow back up in your face in some way, shape, and form. So I think as well, it's like you don't necessarily want to ignore whatever offer is in front of you. You know, it's not necessarily like you want to just completely ignore it is what I feel. I think you want to make sure you're paying attention to what is being handed out to you. But I don't think that you necessarily want to just jump at it. You know, it's like you want to make sure that drink is good. It's not like poisoned or something. Not saying it will be. Not saying it will be at all. Like whenever we receive gifts, especially like if we've been working hard towards it, many times things are going to go perfectly fine. But we always just like to make sure, especially for our peace of mind, that all of our T's are crossed and our I's are dotted, pretty much. And then we have the Eight of Swords. So maybe you are really aware of how to navigate through the situation, but you feel a little bit stuck. Maybe it's one of those situations which is a little bit complex or frustrating. But I would definitely say, like, with whatever it is, the Eight of Swords is always like the perceived ability of being stuck or the perceived stuckness, not that you actually are stuck. So I'd like to say trust your intuition and trust that you know how to get out of whatever situation that you are in, however you need to get out of it. Sometimes, again, actually most times, we are our own best guide. Um, yeah, so trust whatever resources you have to get out of the situation you're in. And yes, exactly. So it's going to be given to you. There is going to be some kind of like opportunity, some kind of like gift, some kind of offering of some sort handed to you in some way, shape, and form. It's just a matter of being mindful about how you approach it or being mindful about how you take it. So let me know if this resonates. I don't oftentimes like have readings that are about like predictions, but peace and blessings, and I hope you guys have a great day.